A patio in the shape of the triangle shown is being built in Lavalley's backyard. The dimensions are given in feet. The area A of the triangle is 1/2 the height h times the base b. Write an expression for the area of the patio. Okay, so this is just a really long way of saying what's the area of this triangle. And the problem very helpfully gives us the formula for the area of a triangle. In case you forgot, area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So the base of this triangle is 6x plus 4, and the height of the triangle is x minus 7. So to find the area, we're going to do 1/2 6x plus 4 times x minus 7. So we've got two options here for how we're going to start this problem. Option number 1 is to distribute the 1/2 first, and option number 2 is to multiply the polynomials first. And either one is fine. If you distribute the 1/2 first, though, the 1/2 only gets multiplied by one of the two sets of parentheses. So for example, if you're going to multiply the 1/2 first, which is a great idea, you would just do 1/2 times these two terms. You would not also do 1/2 times x minus 7. If you did that, it'd be like multiplying by 1/2 twice. Right? We don't multiply by 1/2 two times, just multiply by 1/2 once. So you only multiply it by one set of parentheses. This is not a double distributive property situation. Multiplying by 1/2 first actually is a wonderful idea because 6 and 4 both get multiplied by 1/2 very nicely, and it makes the number smaller for the next step. So let's actually go ahead and do that. Let's do the 1/2 multiplication first. 1/2 times 6x is 3x, and 1/2 times 4 is 2. It would also be completely acceptable for us to do 3x plus 2 times, 6x plus 4 times x minus 7 first, get an answer, and then multiply all the terms of that answer by 1/2, you would get the exact same answer. So whatever you want to do first is fine. But now that we've got just our two polynomials, our two binomials here, we're going to go ahead and do distributive property. So the 3x is going to get multiplied by x. That's going to give us 3x squared. And it's going to get multiplied by -7. So that's minus 21x. And then we're going to do the same thing with the 2. So 2 is going to get multiplied by x. And 2 multiplied by -7 is -14. And so the last thing to do is to combine any like terms. And as usual, our like terms are in the middle. -21 plus 2 is -19. And so we've got 3x squared minus 19x minus 14. And there's our final answer. And it says it's in feet, so I guess we should be good mathematicians and put our unit on the end. There we go, feet. And that is the area of this triangle. Pretty simple.